Hello everyone, my name is Dustin, founder and CEO of Beast Trading Software. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video is all about the Beast Super Signal Indicator. It's been a while since I made one of these videos. I think the last video I made about the indicator was around 3-4 weeks ago. So I made a new video to show you the last signals that we've been having over the last couple of weeks. Got a lot of things to show you, got a lot of charts to show you. So before I get stuck in, if this is your first time visiting the channel, if this is your first time watching one of these videos, first of all, thank you for watching, thank you for visiting, thank you for passing by. If you do like this video, please hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe so you do not miss out on any future videos and any future content. All right, so getting that out of the way, let me just tell you what settings I'm using, how I'm using indicators so you can have a better idea of how it's being utilized. First of all charts are on the 30 minutes time frame. This is just my preferred time frame, and I find that the indicator works really well on the 30 minutes time frame, but that's not to say it doesn't work on any other time frames. It does work on lower time frames and higher time frames, but I do prefer the 30 minutes. So for this video, all the signals, all the charts you're going to see are on the 30 minutes time frame. The next thing that's very important to mention is that the indicator that you're going to see now is not using default settings. It is using the optimized settings, which I do provide to you if you purchase indicator. I do provide optimized set files that you can use for all these pairs that I'm going to show you. So I'm not using the default settings. These settings have been optimized individually for each currency pair that you're going to see. And if you do purchase this indicator, you do get access to these set files. I do send them to you. And of course, you do get access to the set files in the private group. Because when you do purchase one of my products, I do have a private group for clients on Telegram where I do upload all of these set files. And what else is important? I think that's pretty much it for now. Let's get stuck in. So the first chart I've got to show you is actually on the Australian dollar and Canadian dollar, looking back over the last couple of weeks. This indicator is looking back over 1,000 bars, over the last 1,000 bars, which on the 30 minutes time frame works out around the last 20 days. So this will show you the signals over the last 20 days. And looking back now, this is going into earlier this month. This is going into last week. We had a very good sell. Then we had a good buy, good sell, and then we have a sell signal in play now, which came earlier this morning. And it is in profit. Looked like it's getting close. Let's just zoom in a bit more and just see. Oh, so close to take profit. Looks like we're getting there. All right, so let's go back to the next chart, the Australian dollar and yen. Here we have a buy signal in play at the moment, also in profit. And looking back, it looks like we had a sell signal. It was a loss, unfortunately, and here we had a sell, which was a good win. Jumping onto the Australian dollar, US dollar, looking back into last week, I'm just going to get my dates right. So this looks like this was on Friday. We had a very good sell. This just went straight to take profit. I mean, there was no doubt this was a fantastic signal. Looking back, we had another buy signal. This was also just a win. So we're off to a good start. And just something I want to mention before I forget, if you use the indicator with the set files, these are the exact same settings and the exact same signals that you would be seeing yourself. So what you see now is what all of the clients trading indicator will be seeing on their charts, and they will be getting these exact same signals. Okay, moving forward, we have the Canadian dollar and Japanese yen. Here we have another buy signal in play. On this way to take profit. Looks like pretty good. And then looking back into last week, we had a sell here which hit profit and another sell here which would have hit profit. So this pair has been doing very well recently. And we have the euro. We have a current buy signal in play. It's a little bit of a loss at the moment, but this is in play at the moment. And looking back, we had a buy signal. This looks like it probably would have been a loss. These two, looking at the top of the high, these two might have been wins. But yeah, we did have a loss. And on the subject of losses, something I just want to mention, I've mentioned it in all of my videos before, and I always mention it to everybody that this indicator, it's 100% transparent. It's not, it doesn't win all the time. There will be losses. It's up to 70% accurate. So sometimes you might find that it's more than 70% accurate, sometimes less. Sometimes you might only see 40-50% success rate. based on the panel statistics. But when you look at the profit, you will see that many times you've still made a profit, and that's thanks to the dynamic money management stop loss calculations that it does. So the indicator is not perfect. There will be losses. That's why it's always important that you please use a stop loss to mitigate those losses when they do occur, so that you can maintain the profits. The indicator is not perfect. You know, the way that it basically works, the indicator, it's a rule-based indicator. It runs on a set of rules that it has to follow. When all of those rules or internal strategies, when all those rules are aligned and they line up, it gives a signal whether for you to buy or sell. It looks at past price data, it will look back at the history, and it essentially just tries to make a prediction of where it thinks price is going to go. That's all it's doing. It's predicting where it thinks price is going to go. Sometimes it's right, most of the time it's right, but sometimes it is wrong, and that is completely normal. This is not a holy grail. If you are looking for the holy grail, I wish you the best of luck, but you're looking in the wrong place, because this is not it. But in general, you will win more than you lose, and in general, this is a fantastic indicator that we are all making money from. Now, while I was talking, I actually just noticed we had a good buy signal earlier last week. This was just a fantastic buy signal. As you can see the profit. This was really, really good. All right, moving on. I'm jabbering too much. Moving on. We have the euro, Canadian dollar. Here we had a sell signal last week. Hits profits. Looking back, we had one buy, another buy, and another buy. These are all wins. So this pair has been fantastic over the last couple of weeks. Then on to the euro pound. Again, we had a sell signal here. Unfortunately, it looks like it came so close to hitting take profit, and here we are again looking like it's going to hit take profit again. So close to take profit. We can almost smell it. Now, moving on to the euro yen. Again, here we had a buy signal still in play. This is from early this morning and still in play to take profit. Moving on to euro dollar. Not much action on here, but we did see last week a fantastic buy signal, and this was catching on this was definitely a news event. I think this was FOMC last week, and we managed to predict. For one time, I could say that the news event matched with the technicals. It doesn't always occur, a lot of the time, sometimes we actually have losing signals not based on incorrect technical analysis, but because of a news event which did not go in our favor. This happens a lot. Nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. And going further back into last week, we had another buy signal, which this was just another win as well. Moving on to pound Australian dollar. Looks like last week we had a buy which kind of ranged a bit. Unfortunately, it didn't go straight all the way, but then today it did continue up and hit our take profit. And on to pound Canadian dollar, we had a sell. We had a buy signal today, which unfortunately does look like it just clipped our stop loss, unfortunately. That's an unfortunate loss, but overall, like I say, nothing you can do about it. It does lose occasionally. Looking back, we had a sell. I can't say for certain. I think this sell signal, if you had traded, it would still be in play. It doesn't look like we would have hit stop loss yet, or might have had hit take profit over here. Then we had a buy. This was a win. Moving on to the dragon, the yen and pound. Here we had a buy signal earlier today. Hit take profit. Another buy signal earlier. Hit take profit. Here we had two sell signals that both hit take profit. Here we had a buy. This looks like it was, well, this was a loss, unfortunately. But prior to that, we had another 3 buy signals. All of these were wins. So this pair has been doing very well over the last few weeks. Moving on to the pound dollar. Whoops, excuse me. On the pound dollar, here we had a buy. Looks like it's on its way to take profit. And looking back on the chart, we had a buy here. I can't say for certain if this would have hit take profit. I can't say. If it did, it would have swung back, and then I think it would have actually hit take profit looking back at this. Moving on to the New Zealand dollar, nothing this week, but last week we had a very good buy signal, and then we had a very good sell signal. So 2 fantastic signals on this pair, both of them wins. On the US dollar, Canadian dollar, looks like this pair, we had a sell signal last week. It hit stop loss, and there we had a buy. So it looks like this pair hasn't done too well over last week. Let's just minimize and see. Yeah, so this pair hasn't fared too good in the last couple of weeks, but it happens. One week it might not do very well, the next week it will. And then our last pair for this video is the US dollar Japanese yen. Here we had a sell signal last week. It looked like it just clipped our take profit. So this pair was a win. And then looking into last week, we had a buy signal here, which looked like it would have been a win, I think. But the previous signal was definitely a win. Now I just want to go back to Euro GBP and see. No, it's still, man, it looks like it's almost going to hit take profit. I was just curious to see if it actually did it, but not quite yet. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I just wanted to show you how the indicator's been performing over the last few weeks since the last video that I'd made on the pairs that I trade the indicator on. These are the main pairs which I focus on, and these are the pairs which I do provide optimized set files, the exact set files settings that you have seen in this video. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just want to mention one very important thing before I go into that, and that is I am having a huge sale at the moment, if you haven't seen already, on MQL5 and on my website, that if you purchase one of my products, you get another product for free. I've never done anything like this. This is the first time I'm having such a huge sale where I'm literally giving away products for free. So for example, if you purchase this indicator, you can get the Beast Super Signal EA for free. If you purchase the Breakout Beast EA, you can get the Beast Super Signal EA for free. If you purchase the Beast Super Signal EA, you can get the Breakout Beast for free. So buy one, get one free. It's a fantastic deal. Now available on my website and on MQL5. So do go ahead, take advantage of this limited deal. I'm not going to run it for long. More than likely, probably just until the end of the month to limit the amount of copies that I am giving away. So guys, that's it. If you have any questions, any comments, please comment down below. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, if you did find value in this video, please do hit that like button. And if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. Thanks very much, guys. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can also shoot me an email. Reach out to me on email, on Facebook, on Instagram, on MQL5, and through comments down below on YouTube. I think I've covered everything. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day. Happy trading. Cheers.